What's up, y'all? Dang, I'm feeling good this morning. I'm a homeowner. Wait till y'all see. Hold on, let's vibe for a second, man. Yeah. Roy Hargrove. Yeah. Yeah. Man, start my day with a little jazz. How y'all doing this morning? I'm a homeowner, y'all. And I've been kind of off the grid. And I appreciate y'all standing in there with me. I've been off the grid because I've been trying to move. I've been trying to do all the little nicks and knacks to get the house right. I will say, when you guys see the new setup at the house, man, you guys are gonna really enjoy it. I'll be able to go live. I'm making sure that I have my, that I'll be able to live stream. The lighting is right. The background, I got a whole Cowboys wall painted. So I'm just really excited. But most of you anybody who's moved before knows, it's literally the worst thing in the world. The worst thing in the world. So bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a car video today because I'm not all the way set up at the crib. I'll be ready at the crib by game week. How you guys doing again? I feel good. I want to talk about some camp winners, like who basically won camp, some what we learned from camp, and I want to talk about a few bubble players. Preseason is the biggest grain of salt season, especially like the Houston Texans game. I just stopped doing recaps, and I'm not going to put out BS film because we really don't know much. Garrett Gilbert, the Red Rifle, both of these guys with bad offensive line play, neither one of them, Cooper Rush, neither one of them were able to really get drives going or get things going. And then you could tell that the team, and they just didn't play inspired against the Jags and against the Texans. And so both of those games, I would kind of say were washes, but you were able to see, little things that, you could take moving forward. Like, I'll be honest, I love Nashawn Wright. He got beat. Then he came back and made some plays. So just little things like that. You're still able to see Jabril Cox's speed. And I'll just piggyback right in that. One of my biggest takeaways is that this linebacker room looks faster with Keanu Neal, Jabril Cox, and Micah Parsons sprinkling some Leighton. And hot take, keep Jalen Smith off the field. Like, I'm not going to back off of that take. Hot take. Tie fight. I'm not backing off of that take. I love Jalen Smith as the person. I think he's exceeded where he was supposed to be because of that vicious injury. But when you look at his movement versus other players on his team's movement, it's not even close. He shouldn't be on the field. Let these young guys work. Period. Let these young guys work. Let these guys get better. What do we know about the offense? Absolutely nothing, because we haven't seen every piece together. We haven't seen Amari Cooper with Dak Prescott, with CeeDee Lamb. Like, I think we know the offense is going to be A1, but we just haven't seen it together. What do we know about Dak Prescott? He's tough as nails. I thought that the injury was going to linger, and maybe he'll have some pain, but it looks like from all accounts he'll be ready to go versus the Bucs. And that's a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's a great thing, because this offense, this team has no shot without this player. With this player, they have every shot. And I guess the reason why at times I've been critical of Dak is because he's a top-notch player. And for this to go, Dak has to be right. I didn't know, and I did learn that Zeke looks really polished. Zeke looks slim. I think Zeke's going to have a 1,300-yard year. Because with our passing game, teams are going to have to make a decision. And you're projecting that CeeDee Lamb can't be guarded by those little baby slot receivers. He's going to eat on them. He's going to have yak. So if they bring them in the game, you need to be able to run the ball, even against an 8-man front, because those little guys don't really want to come downhill and fill and be aggressive against Zeke. They just don't. And so, if it's me, I think that Zeke and Tony Pollard are going to have great years, and they have to. There's going to be drives where you just need to, sneak them out the back door, as Steve Sarkisian would say. I was watching him talk about his offense at Alabama, and they like to one read, sneak their quarterbacks. They were talking about Mac Jones. They like to sneak, and he does a great job. They're in a battle, Mac Jones and Cam Newton. I think that Mac Jones will probably end up starting, but we'll see. Sneak them out the back door. You need to be able to do that with your backs too, and I think that Zeke looks slimmer. I think that Zeke is going to do a great job this year avoiding contact, like running with patience and picking his spot. He already is a physical runner. I think that this year he'll understand and do a better job of not taking those clean shots so much. I think Trevon Diggs, Micah Parsons, and Randy Gregory and Keanu Neal are going to carry this defense. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't know what we're going to get from D-Law because he just hasn't been there. Now, the veteran in D-Law, I think that he'll go out there and play well, but will his body hold up? Let's see. And what's going to happen with Lyle Collins and Tyron Smith? We made it all the way through camp with no issues. Now Lyle's starting to have little things spring up. So I literally just want to know what's going to happen with those two. Because I'll be honest, there's no way that this team is going to be successful without good O-line play. And you're probably going to be without one of them for an extended amount of time, just because that's just how this team goes. Injuries happen. So one of those swing tackles has to step up. And you guys let me know, who you think that could possibly be. Let's talk about bubble players as we come up on the 53-man roster. I wrote some guys down. You guys don't do this. Don't text and drive. I don't know what Dallas is going to do with Bradley now. You've heard that Dallas is shopping him. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. I would continue to develop him. And what are you trying to get for him? Are you trying to do a player-for-player trade? What are you trying to get for a Nye and apparently Brandon Knight? I would hold on to both of those players. That's just me personally. But I don't know what Dallas will do. Israel McQuamu had to pick in the game. I'm not cutting him. The size is good. There were times where he was out of position, but there were times when he was in position. And at least he made a play. It looks like he's a bubble player. I'm keeping him on this roster. He will be on Foots' team. What do you guys think about Israel McQuamu? I think that he's shown enough to at least be able to make the team. Luke Gifford. Again, I'm not cutting him, especially with just what Jalen gives you. I think that Luke could give you a little bit better than that. I do. And so I want to see Luke Gifford play. That's just me personally, especially if you have an injury in that room. I want to see Jabril or Luke Gifford get a shot to be in the game. And then one of my favorites, I give these receivers a hard time, but Malik Turner has something. I don't know what it is, but he has something. Could be one of those receivers that just hangs around, and then boom, turns into Miles Austin. I mean, you never know. But like just watching him, watching his play style, watching his play speed, I think that Malik Turner has some juice. And it'll be interesting to see what Dallas does. I know him and Fayoko are in a battle. I know that Dallas will probably lean to the draft pick. But I will say I always give receivers a hard time, but I think that Malik Turner has some juice. And I think that Dallas needs to evaluate that and maybe go long at that position, because if he'll run down on kicks, if there's an injury, obviously Ced Wilson is on the team. I think that Noah Brown, to me, I don't know how Noah Brown survives again and makes his team. He just doesn't do it for me. So maybe you replace him with some young juice. That's just me. You guys let me know. Listen, send questions as we get ready for Tampa Bay. Preseason's over, thank God. So as we get ready for Tampa Bay, what are your dying questions? I know a lot of people don't want to see Anthony Brown on the edge. Neither do I. how short will his leash be when we go out and play Tom Brady, who's going to press us throwing the ball? So, little things like that. What questions do you guys have for me? I'll answer them. And I'm going to try to go live. Hopefully I'll have my setup done by Thursday. I got the Wi-Fi people coming, and that's like a big stressing point for me. I want very strong Wi-Fi so I can go live with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Jump in, shoot questions. 3-tech, what are we going to do there? I know a lot of people have questions about that. Obviously losing Gallimore for a little bit. So let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Foots. Have a great morning. Win this day. Peace.